Close your eyes for a moment and let the modern world slowly fade away. Leave behind the sound of traffic, glowing screens, and busy schedules. Instead, imagine yourself traveling more than 2,400 years into the past. The year is 430 BC. The first light of dawn begins to spread across the hills of ancient Greece. A cool breeze carries the scent of olive trees in the salty air of the Aegean Sea. In the distance, white marble temples catch the first golden rays of sunlight. Birds sing softly as the great city of Athens slowly awakens beneath the towering Acropolis. Today, you are not a king or a famous philosopher. You are simply an ordinary citizen, living one peaceful day in one of history's greatest civilizations. Take a slow breath as your journey begins. The morning air is cool inside your small stone house. Thick walls have protected your family from both the summer heat and the winter cold for many years. A simple woven blanket covers your bed, while a clay oil lamp rests quietly beside the doorway, its flame having burned low during the night. The first sounds of the city begin to drift through the open courtyard. A rooster crows somewhere nearby. Wooden doors creak open. A donkey slowly walks along the narrow street carrying empty baskets that will soon be filled with goods from the market. You rise from your bed and wash your face with cool water collected from a nearby fountain. The fresh water feels refreshing after the warm night. Your family is already awake. Your mother prepares breakfast while your father gathers his sandals and walking staff. Children quietly help with small household chores before the day truly begins. Breakfast is simple but satisfying. Fresh bread baked before sunrise rests beside bowls of olives, creamy goat cheese, ripe figs, and sweet honey. Olive oil, one of Greece's greatest treasures, is poured generously over warm bread. The meal is peaceful. There is no rush. Outside, the city slowly comes alive. The narrow streets of Athens are built from packed earth and smooth stones worn down by countless footsteps. Neighbors greet one another with warm smiles. Merchants push wooden carts toward the agora, the great marketplace that serves as the heart of the city. As you walk through the streets, sunlight reflects brilliantly from the white marble buildings. Cats quietly wander between homes, searching for scraps of food, while small birds gather near fountains where clear spring water flows continuously. Soon you arrive at the agora. This is where nearly every story of Athens begins. Hundreds of people move calmly through the open square. Farmers display baskets overflowing with grapes, onions, beans, herbs, and fresh vegetables. Fishermen proudly arrange today's catch on stone tables, while potters carefully stack beautifully painted ceramic jars that may last for generations. The scent of fresh bread mixes with herbs, olive oil, and the distant smell of burning wood from nearby workshops. A blacksmith shapes glowing iron with careful strikes of his hammer. Sparks briefly dance through the air before disappearing into the morning light. Nearby, skilled sculptors slowly carve marble into beautiful statues. Every careful movement of the chisel brings another face, another hand, another flowing robe into existence. Athens values beauty almost as much as knowledge. As the morning continues, you hear voices gathering beneath the shade of large trees. A group of young students listens carefully to an elderly philosopher speaking calmly about justice, wisdom, and the meaning of a good life. Questions are welcomed here. Curiosity is respected. Learning never truly ends. Some students carry wax tablets used for writing lessons. Others simply listen, hoping to remember every thoughtful word. Not far away, children practice reading, counting, music, and poetry under the guidance of their teachers. Education is considered an important path toward becoming a responsible citizen. As the sun climbs higher into the blue sky, you begin walking toward the greatest landmark in Athens. The Acropolis rises high above the city. The climb is gentle but steady. Stone steps lead upward between magnificent buildings made from shining white marble. Every column stands tall against the endless blue sky. Finally, you stand before the magnificent Parthenon. Its enormous columns appear almost perfect, carefully designed to create harmony and balance. Skilled craftsmen spent many years building this remarkable temple to honor Athena, the goddess of wisdom and protector of Athens. Visitors move quietly through the sacred space. Priests prepare offerings of flowers, olive branches, wine, and incense. The peaceful smell of burning incense drifts gently through the warm afternoon air. Far below, the entire city stretches toward the sea. Thousands of rooftops glow beneath the bright Mediterranean sun. Beyond the city walls, fields of wheat and endless olive groves gently sway in the breeze. After leaving the Acropolis, you continue toward the countryside surrounding Athens. Farmers work patiently beneath the warm afternoon sun. Some harvest olives that will become valuable oil. Others tend vineyards where grapes slowly ripen for future wine. Goats wander peacefully across rocky hillsides while shepherds quietly watch over their flocks. Life follows the rhythm of nature. Every season brings different work. Every harvest depends upon patience. Near a small stream, women wash clothes while children laugh and splash in the cool water. Elderly villagers sit beneath large olive trees, sharing stories passed down through countless generations. As afternoon slowly begins to fade, you make your way toward the busy harbor of Piraeus. Large merchant ships gently rock upon the sparkling water. Their wooden hulls carry goods from Egypt, Phoenicia, Sicily, and lands even farther away. Sailors unload fine pottery, colorful fabrics, spices, timber, precious metals, and exotic goods that many Athenians have never seen before. Nearby, sleek Greek triremes rest quietly at their docks. These powerful warships protect Athens across the Aegean Sea. Their bronze rams shine brightly beneath the afternoon sunlight. Yet today, everything feels peaceful. Seagulls glide gracefully overhead. Gentle waves lap against wooden piers. The smell of salt water fills the air. As evening approaches, families begin returning home. The streets become calmer. Smoke rises softly from cooking fires. The evening meal is simple once again. Fresh fish, warm bread, olives, vegetables, herbs, cheese, and diluted wine are shared among family members. Children eagerly tell stories about their day. Parents smile quietly as they listen. Neighbors sometimes gather together to share music played on the gentle strings of a lyre. Others sing old songs that have echoed across Greece for generations. As darkness slowly settles over Athens, countless oil lamps begin glowing inside homes. The Acropolis shines softly beneath the moonlight. Its marble temples appear almost silver beneath the stars. The city grows quieter with every passing moment. Only distant footsteps, chirping crickets, and the occasional barking dog interrupt the peaceful silence. Above you stretches one of the clearest night skies imaginable. Without modern lights, thousands of stars fill the heavens. The familiar constellations watched by Greek sailors sparkle brilliantly overhead. You sit quietly beneath an ancient olive tree. A gentle breeze rustles its leaves. The air carries the scent of earth, stone, and distant seawater. It is easy to understand why this civilization became famous for philosophy, art, architecture, and democracy. Here, people search not only for wealth, but also for wisdom. Not only for power, but also for understanding. As your peaceful day in ancient Greece comes to an end, the city slowly falls asleep around you. The temples remain silent. The streets become empty. The harbor grows still. Only the stars continue their timeless journey across the night sky. Tomorrow, the sun will rise once again over Athens, just as it has for countless generations. And for one quiet day, you were fortunate enough to walk among them. Sleep peacefully and let the gentle echoes of ancient Greece carry you into pleasant dreams. The afternoon sun hangs gently over Athens, casting long golden shadows across the marble streets. The warmth is pleasant rather than overwhelming, and a soft breeze drifts in from the sea. You leave the busy marketplace behind and wander through one of the city's quieter neighborhoods. The sounds of merchants fade into the distance, replaced by the peaceful rhythm of everyday life. An elderly woman sits outside her home, carefully spinning wool into thread. Her hands move with practiced ease, repeating motions she has performed thousands of times before. Nearby, another woman works at a large wooden loom, weaving colorful cloth that may become clothing or blankets for the coming seasons. Children laugh as they chase one another through the narrow streets. Their toys are simple: small wooden animals, clay balls, and hoops rolled along the ground with sticks. They invent games using nothing more than their imagination, proving that joy needs very little. A friendly dog follows a group of boys, wagging its tail as they run toward a nearby fountain. Clear spring water pours endlessly from carved stone, providing fresh drinking water for the neighborhood. As you continue your walk, the scent of fresh herbs fills the air. Small gardens grow beside many homes, where families cultivate mint, thyme, rosemary, and oregano. These fragrant plants flavor meals and serve as natural medicines for common illnesses. Soon you reach a modest workshop where a skilled potter quietly shapes wet clay upon a spinning wheel. His hands move with remarkable precision. Within moments, a simple lump of earth becomes an elegant vase. Rows of finished pottery dry beneath the afternoon sun. Some are plain and practical, while others are decorated with beautiful black and red paintings depicting heroes, athletes, musicians, and scenes from Greek mythology. Farther along the street, the rhythmic tapping of chisels echoes from a sculptor's workshop. massive blocks of marble slowly transform into graceful statues. Every careful strike removes only a tiny fragment, yet over many months, extraordinary works of art emerge from solid stone. Athens is a city where beauty is created patiently. Nothing is rushed. Every masterpiece begins with quiet dedication. As the day continues, you notice musicians gathering beneath a shaded courtyard. One gently plucks the strings of a lyre while another plays a wooden flute. The soft melodies float through the warm air, bringing moments of calm to everyone nearby. Some citizens pause simply to listen. Others close their eyes, letting the peaceful music carry their thoughts far beyond the city walls. Life in Athens is filled with conversation, learning, craftsmanship, and art, but also with moments of stillness. And in those quiet moments, the true spirit of ancient Greece reveals itself. As the afternoon slowly continues, you make your way toward one of the most respected places in Athens, the gymnasium. Unlike the modern gyms of today, this is far more than a place for exercise. It is a center of learning, discipline, and friendship. Young men arrive early, greeting one another with quiet smiles before beginning their daily training. Some practice running along dusty tracks beneath the warm Mediterranean sun. Others throw heavy stone weights to build strength, while groups of wrestlers carefully practice their techniques with patience and respect. Their movements are calm and controlled. Every exercise is meant not only to strengthen the body, but also to train the mind. Nearby, experienced instructors observe carefully, offering gentle advice rather than loud commands. Between training sessions, many students gather beneath the shade of tall trees. Here, they discuss poetry, mathematics, music, and philosophy. Physical strength and intellectual wisdom are believed to belong together, each completing the other. A traveling storyteller soon arrives, carrying only a walking staff and a small leather bag. Curious listeners form a circle around him as he begins to share ancient tales. He speaks of brave heroes who crossed dangerous seas, wise kings who ruled with fairness, and legendary creatures said to live beyond the edges of the known world. His voice rises and falls like the waves upon the sea, drawing every listener into distant adventures. Even though many have heard these stories before, they listen once again with quiet fascination. As the storyteller finishes, the audience thanks him with warm applause before returning to their daily lives. You continue your peaceful walk through Athens until you reach a large open-air theater carved into the hillside. Rows of smooth stone seats stretch upward in perfect curves, offering every visitor a clear view of the stage below. Today, actors wearing carefully crafted masks prepare for an afternoon performance. Some masks display great joy, while others show deep sadness. With only a change of mask, one performer can become many different characters. Musicians tune their instruments nearby. The gentle sound of the lyre blends beautifully with the soft notes of wooden flutes. As the performance begins, the audience sits quietly, listening with complete attention. The play tells a timeless story of courage, honor, family, and the choices that shape a person's life. Although centuries will pass, these same emotions will continue to speak to people all around the world. The afternoon light slowly softens as you leave the theater behind. The city seems quieter now. Merchants begin packing away their goods. Craftsmen carefully close the doors of their workshops. Children return home with their families after a long day of learning and play. The golden sunlight reflects gently from the marble temples above, giving Athens a warm and peaceful glow. For a few quiet moments, everything feels perfectly still, as though the city itself is taking a slow, gentle breath before evening arrives. Leaving the city behind for a while, you follow a quiet path that winds gently through the countryside surrounding Athens. The sounds of the marketplace disappear, replaced by the whisper of the wind through ancient olive trees. Their twisted trunks tell stories of many generations, and some have stood here longer than anyone can remember. The ground is warm beneath your sandals. Wildflowers bloom along the edges of the path, filling the air with a delicate fragrance. Bright butterflies drift lazily from flower to flower, while bees hum softly as they gather nectar. In the distance, a shepherd watches over a flock of sheep and goats. With only a simple wooden staff and the help of a loyal dog, he guides the animals toward fresh patches of grass. Life here moves at nature's pace. No one seems to hurry. The passing hours are measured by the position of the sun rather than the ticking of a clock. Soon you arrive at a family-owned olive grove. Men and women work together beneath the silver-green branches, carefully collecting ripe olives by hand. Large woven baskets slowly fill with fruit that will later be pressed into golden olive oil. For the people of ancient Greece, olive oil is far more than food. It lights their homes, flavors their meals, protects their skin from the dry summer air, and is even offered during sacred ceremonies. Nearby, an old stone press stands ready for the coming harvest. Two workers patiently turn the heavy wooden beam, crushing the olives until rich oil begins to flow into waiting clay jars. The sweet, earthy aroma fills the air. As the afternoon slowly fades, you continue toward the coast. Before long, the sparkling blue waters of the Aegean Sea appear on the horizon. The harbor of Piraeus is alive with gentle activity. Merchant ships from distant lands rest quietly beside the docks. Sailors unload fine timber, colorful cloth, fragrant spices, copper, silver, and carefully crafted pottery from places hundreds of miles away. Some captains exchange stories of long voyages across unpredictable seas. They speak of strange islands, powerful storms, and foreign cities filled with wonders few Athenians will ever see. Nearby, skilled shipbuilders repair the wooden hull of a graceful trireme. Every plank is fitted with remarkable precision, ensuring the vessel will safely carry its crew across the open water. Seagulls circle overhead, occasionally diving toward the sea in search of fish. Gentle waves lap against the wooden piers, creating a soothing rhythm that seems almost timeless. As the sun begins its slow descent toward the western horizon, the entire harbor is bathed in soft golden light. The sails of the ships glow like polished bronze. The sea reflects shades of gold, orange, and deep blue. For a few peaceful moments, everyone pauses to admire the beauty of another day coming to its gentle end. As the last rays of sunlight begin to fade, you leave the harbor and make your way back toward Athens. The city feels different now. The busy streets that were filled with merchants and travelers only hours ago have become calm and peaceful. Shopkeepers pull wooden shutters closed, while craftsmen carefully store away their tools, ready for another day. A cool evening breeze flows through the narrow stone streets, carrying the comforting aroma of freshly baked bread, roasted fish, herbs, and warm olive oil. Families begin gathering inside their homes. You step into a small courtyard where a family is preparing the evening meal. A low wooden table is placed in the center, surrounded by simple stools. Clay plates hold fresh bread, olives, goat cheese, roasted vegetables, and grilled fish caught earlier that day. Before eating, everyone pauses for a quiet moment of gratitude, thankful for another peaceful day. The conversation is gentle and unhurried. The father shares stories from the marketplace. The mother speaks about the day's work around the home. The children excitedly describe everything they learned from their teachers and the games they played with friends. Laughter fills the courtyard. It is not loud, but warm and comforting. After dinner, an elderly grandfather begins telling stories passed down through generations. He speaks of brave heroes, clever explorers, mighty gods, and legendary battles that shaped the imagination of ancient Greece. The younger children listen with wide eyes, captivated by every word. Outside, the first stars begin appearing in the darkening sky. Oil lamps are carefully lit inside each home, their small golden flames dancing gently in the evening breeze. From somewhere beyond the nearby houses, the soft sound of a lyre drifts through the quiet streets. Its peaceful melody blends with the distant chirping of crickets and the gentle rustling of olive leaves. Above the city, the Acropolis stands silently beneath the deep blue evening sky. The white marble of the Parthenon reflects the soft light of the rising moon, giving the temple an almost magical appearance. The city grows quieter with every passing moment. People return indoors. Doors close softly. The marketplace becomes empty. Even the harbor settles into silence as the waves continue their endless conversation with the shore. You pause for one final look across Athens. Countless tiny oil lamps glow throughout the city like scattered stars upon the earth. The peaceful night has finally arrived. The night has fully embraced the city of Athens. A peaceful silence now rests over the streets that were once alive with conversation and trade. The cool evening air carries the gentle fragrance of olive trees, wild herbs, and the distant sea. You slowly climb a quiet hillside overlooking the city. From here, Athens appears almost dreamlike. The Acropolis rises proudly above the rooftops, its marble temples glowing softly beneath the silver light of the moon. The Parthenon stands as a timeless guardian, watching peacefully over the sleeping city. Far below, only a handful of oil lamps remain lit. Their warm golden light flickers gently through open windows before, one by one, they fade into darkness. The stars above seem brighter than you have ever seen. Without the lights of the modern world, the heavens reveal thousands upon thousands of brilliant points of light. The Milky Way stretches across the sky like a shimmering river, inspiring wonder in everyone who looks upon it. Somewhere in the distance, an owl calls softly from an ancient olive tree. Crickets continue their quiet song. Gentle waves from the Aegean Sea reach the shore in a slow, endless rhythm. Every sound seems perfectly balanced, creating a harmony that invites complete relaxation. As you sit beneath the stars, you think about the people who called this remarkable city home. They were farmers who cared for their fields, craftsmen who shaped marble into masterpieces, sailors who crossed wide seas, teachers who inspired young minds, philosophers who searched for truth through thoughtful conversation, families who gathered each evening to share simple meals, stories, laughter, and hope for tomorrow. Though more than 2,000 years separate your world from theirs, many things remain wonderfully familiar. The warmth of family, the comfort of friendship, the beauty of nature, the joy of learning, and the peaceful feeling that comes as the day gently comes to an end. The moon slowly continues its journey across the sky. A cool breeze brushes softly across your face. The olive trees whisper quietly in the darkness, just as they have for countless generations. Tomorrow morning, the first rays of sunlight will once again touch the marble temples of Athens. The marketplace will awaken. Ships will return to the harbor. Children will laugh in the streets. Life will begin again, just as it always has. But for now, the city sleeps. The sea is calm. The stars watch silently above. The peaceful silence remains unbroken. Long after the families have gone to sleep, Athens continues to breathe in its own quiet way. A gentle breeze wanders through the narrow stone streets, brushing against whitewashed walls and wooden doors that have now been closed for the night. High above, the stars continue their slow journey across the heavens. The moonlight spills softly across the marble columns of the Parthenon, making them appear almost alive beneath the night sky. You remain seated upon the quiet hillside, listening carefully. Without the noise of the day, every small sound becomes clear. A distant owl calls once again. Somewhere nearby, leaves rustle gently as a small hedgehog searches for insects beneath the olive trees. Far away, the calm waters of the Aegean Sea continue their endless rhythm, waves rolling gently onto the shore before quietly retreating once more. It is easy to imagine that this peaceful music has remained unchanged for thousands of years. As your breathing slows, your thoughts drift toward the great philosophers who once walked these very streets. Perhaps somewhere below, a young student dreams of wisdom. Perhaps another dreams of becoming a sailor, exploring islands beyond the horizon. Others dream of becoming artists, poets, builders, or musicians. Even in sleep, tomorrow quietly waits for every soul in the city. Hours pass gently beneath the stars. The night grows cooler. Thin clouds drift lazily across the moon before slowly moving away again. The silver light returns, bathing Athens in a soft and peaceful glow. The Acropolis stands as patiently as ever. Its marble temples have witnessed countless nights just like this one. Kings have come and gone, generals have risen and fallen. Yet the stones remain, silently watching history unfold one peaceful evening after another. You slowly make your way down the hillside toward the city once more. The streets are empty now. Only your quiet footsteps echo softly across the smooth stone pathways. The marketplace, so lively only hours ago, now rests beneath the moonlight. Wooden stalls stand neatly closed. Empty baskets wait patiently for tomorrow's fruits and vegetables. Large clay jars rest quietly beside merchant carts. Nothing feels hurried. Everything simply waits for the arrival of another sunrise. As you continue walking, you notice several cats moving silently between the buildings. They pause for a moment to watch you before disappearing into the shadows. Near a small courtyard, vines climb gently across a stone wall. Clusters of ripe grapes hang quietly beneath broad green leaves, glowing softly beneath the moonlight. A nearby fig tree sways gently in the cool breeze. The sweet scent of ripening fruit fills the night air. You pause beside a small public fountain. Fresh spring water flows continuously from a carved stone lion's mouth into a wide basin below. Its gentle trickling creates a peaceful melody that blends perfectly with the sounds of nature surrounding the sleeping city. You dip your hand into the cool water. It feels refreshing after the warmth of the day. Tiny ripples spread across the surface before slowly becoming still once again. Nearby, An old marble bench invites travelers to rest. You sit quietly for a few peaceful moments. There is nowhere you need to be. Nothing demands your attention. The world seems wonderfully simple here. Only the quiet night exists. Above you, countless constellations fill the sky. The ancient Greeks gave many of these stars names that people still remember today. As you gaze upward, it becomes easy to understand why. The heavens seem endless. Every star sparkles with quiet beauty. The Milky Way stretches from one horizon to the other like a glowing path across eternity. Perhaps generations of children stood exactly where you are now, listening to their grandparents tell stories about heroes whose adventures were written among the stars. Their imaginations transformed simple lights into mighty hunters, great queens, wise kings, and magnificent creatures. Tonight, those same stars continue shining peacefully overhead. Nothing asks for your attention. Nothing needs to be solved. Only calm remains. A soft wind carries the fragrance of pine forests from the distant hills. The scent mixes with olive trees, herbs, and the salty sea air. Each breath feels fresh and comforting. You continue wandering without destination. Beyond the city walls, quiet farmland stretches into the darkness. Rows of olive trees stand peacefully beneath the moon. Their silver-green leaves shimmer gently whenever the breeze passes through. Sheep sleep quietly inside stone enclosures. A faithful shepherd's dog rests nearby, occasionally lifting its head before settling comfortably once again. The countryside is every bit as peaceful as the city itself. Far in the distance, gentle mountains rest beneath the stars. Their dark outlines form a calm horizon that has changed little over thousands of years. As the night slowly deepens, you notice a faint glow beginning to appear low in the eastern sky. It is still far too early for sunrise, yet the first quiet promise of morning has already begun. Time continues its gentle journey. Just as every day ends, another patiently waits to begin. For now, however, and your own journey through ancient Greece has come to a peaceful end. Thank you for spending this quiet day in Athens in the year 430 BC. May the wisdom of its philosophers, the beauty of its temples, and the gentle rhythm of its daily life stay with you long after this story ends. Now, let your thoughts become as light as the evening breeze. Close your eyes, relax completely, and drift peacefully into a deep, restful sleep. Good night.